Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Big Stone Television. I'm going to recite the first verse of our national pledge. And I want every single Jamaican, those who are in Jamaica and those who are all over the world, to really analyze, to see what this actually means to you. Because guess what? This means a whole lot to me. I pledge my heart forever to serve with humble pride this shining homeland ever, so long as earth abide. I pledge my heart this island as God and faith shall live. My work, my strength, my love, and my loyalty to give. Nowhere no better than Jamaica. So even though they did not include us on their visa list, we're still number one in the entire world. It is up to us. It is up to us to make this island what it is, the pearl of the Caribbean. So that when they talk about little Jamaica, they will know that we're little bit, but with Talawa. Take a look at these school children singing the national pledge. Take a look. Wow, isn't that awesome? Love for country, love for country. In 1961, John F. Kennedy says in his inauguration speech, he said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country." I'm willing to work assiduously for my country. I will never give up on my country because I know my country is the best in the world. Now let's go to the Jamaica Observer for the no visa that wasn't given to Jamaica but given to other Caribbean countries that is doing worse than Jamaica. Take a listen. When are we gonna wake up and smell the coffee? When are we going to really understand that even though we are the number one quote-unquote Caribbean country in the world, we're still not wanted in most places? Now let's go to the newspaper for this one. The visa-free travel has been extended to Antigua and Barbuda, St. Lucia, Trinidad and Tobago, St. Kitts, Nevis, Panama, Argentina, Costa Rica, Uruguay, Morocco, Seychelles, Thailand, and the Philippines. Jamaica did not make the list. Why? Canada on Tuesday said it will allow visa-free travel to known travelers from 13 countries, including St. Vincent and the Grenadines passport holders. The visa-free travel has been extended to Antigua and Barbuda, St. Lucia, Trinidad and Tobago, St. Kitts and Nevis, Panama, Argentina, Costa Rica, Uruguay, Morocco, Seychelles, Thailand, and the Philippines. We did not make the list. Canada Minister of Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship, Sean Fraser, said that the known travelers will be allowed entry into the country after obtaining an electronic travel authorization. A known traveler is someone who currently holds a Canadian visa, obtained one over the last 10 years, or holds a valid United States visa. The electronic travel authorization will be valid for 5 years or until the holder's passport expires, whichever comes first. The visa-free travel comes 11 years after Canada imposed visa requirements for St. Vincent and the Grenadine passport holders, expressing concern about the integrity of the issuing process in Kingstown. Canada had claimed that some passport holders who had been deported from the North American country had returned on passport with different names. The Ralph Gonzalez government rejected a concern, saying that the Vincentian passport is issued only after a rigorous process of document authentication. Fraser described Tuesday's announcement as very good news that will facilitate more people visiting Canada. He said that Canada is a nation of newcomers, noting that with the exception of the indigenous population, every chapter of the nation's history is written by immigrants, including his own family that arrived in Canada in 250 years ago. Fraser spoke of the economic contribution of immigrants to Canada, as well as the connection between diaspora communities in Canada and people in their own countries. Now, Jamaica, it is obvious that we are not wanted in Canada. It is obvious that we're not wanted in a whole lot of other places around the world. And we can understand why. Some of our Jamaicans, when they go to these countries, they do just whatever they feel they can do in a foreign country, and they run afoul of the law. But most Jamaicans who get an opportunity to go to this country make good of the opportunities, go to school, go to college, get a good education, get a job, work, save their money, and their plans are coming back to Jamaica. But guess what? Coming back to Jamaica is a very, very serious decision now for a lot of people. As a YouTube influencer since 2011, I've come across a lot of Jamaicans all over the world who really wants to come back to Jamaica, invest, build a dream home, and retire for the rest of their lives. So you know what we must do now in Jamaica? I implore that we must clean up our country, rid the country of this wanton killing of each other, rid the country of this enormous crime and violence that has been plaguing us for years. Every year over 1,000 people have been murdered. Yet still, we're the #1 tourist destination in the world. When tourists come to Jamaica, they can just do whatever they want. They can go wherever they want, but not for the Jamaican. A Jamaican who know each other, went to school with each other, play the same marble game with each other. Those are the ones that are killing each other and creating havoc amongst the communities. So we're asking you, don't worry about foreign. As Juna Reid said, worry them, I worry them, I worry themselves both far in mind. Yes, it's a must lie. Jamaica nice all the time. Not just in the summertime. Jamaica nice January to December. But the only way we can have our own citizens don't want to go nowhere is for us to behave ourselves and clean up our own little Jamaica. I personally have had the opportunity of traveling many places around the world. And I tell you this, I will not sell out my country for nowhere on the planet Earth. No United States of America, no Canada, no England, nowhere I want to stay and spend the rest of my life but this country. So I'm imploring to you, those who are here lining up the embassies, paying ridiculous amount of money for visa applications. Sometimes you don't even get through with these visas. And you spend your last earned money trying to get off the island. Clean up Jamaica. Do your due diligence and help to prevent crime. Talk to a youngster before he gets involved in gangs and criminalities. Clean up this beautiful country. And then guess what? The government must put a visa restriction on people who wants to come to Jamaica. Yeah, 2.88 million people is a lot of people. We have over 1 million people in tourists every single year. Time for us now to put up our barricade and say, boy, if you really want to come to Jamaica, you need a visa for come here. Because this is the land of gold. This is the land of tranquility. This is the land of peace. But only we can make it like that. We are messing up our island. Look at the high crime rate. Look at what is happening in our country. Sometimes for some foolishness. Sometimes a man and a man have an argument over a parking spot, and yet still somebody end up dead. Where you get that from? One community, the same community, right, comprises of what? 500 people. And the community is split and people are fighting against each other. Wake up, Jamaica. Wake up, Jamaica. Wake up and smell the coffee. Wake up and understand that Jamaica is the greatest country on the planet Earth. And we shouldn't be begging anyone for a visa to go anywhere. They should be begging us to come to this beautiful piece of the rock. And as I close, I just want to remind you again of our pledge. I pledge my heart forever to serve with humble pride the shining homeland ever, so long as earth abide. I pledge my heart this island, as God and faith shall live. My work, my strength, my love, my loyalty to give. Please share this video. And if you have not yet, make a subscription to my channel. Now is the time to do so. With little bit, but with talawa. Nowhere no better than yard. So me now run leave it, go nowhere.